Hey everyone, Blake Sloan here. Just wanted to share a brand new market update for you. We just finished a radio show and went over last month's numbers. They're very interesting to say the least. We may be seeing a little bit of coming to a peak here, at least some leveling out overall the market numbers. So last month's market numbers for single family homes, which is usually what most of the marketplace is, right? Single family resale homes, sales only up 0.2%. So there was 577 home sales versus 576 home sales the same month last year, which would have been June, right? We look at those numbers in arrears, and so the reality is we may be seeing it level off a little bit. The one thing that we also saw was price. Price was down 0.3%, so 232,000 versus 232,750 last year, and so that was kind of the one main concerns I saw. Where if you remember early on, about 6 months ago, we were seeing single and almost double-digit price increases in regards to the median value, and so that's something we'll continue to watch here. It may be getting to some of the peak where once that median's up towards that 250, it's kind of leveling out a little bit as well. The one thing we also saw for resale homes was supply was up 1.9% from the same month last year, and so right now there's 5.5 months of inventory. What that means is we're still a seller's market. Anything below 6 months is still that seller's market, which is great news for us as well. But we are seeing that slowly creep up, which means we may be seeing a little bit of a softening. And so if that's something I was considering selling, I definitely would want to take advantage of the seasonality of our marketplace here. And also super low interest rates. We just talked about in the show a couple weeks ago. We hit a 22-month low. It crept back up just a little bit, but we're still below 4%, which is awesome. I think today we're at 3.88% in our show today, and so still a great opportunity. And still we have some time left from a seasonality aspect here in the Myrtle Beach marketplace, and so that's something that's important to take if you're thinking about selling. For sure. New construction sales down, showing 21.5% decrease. I'm not 100% sold on that because there is a challenge sometimes in getting the correct data. This comes directly from the MLS. A lot of the big national home builders are not reporting, right? So a lot of Beazer, DR Horton, things like that are not necessarily reporting all their data in. And so the number, in my opinion, is not really as bad as that looks. It's just missing some data. And you can see in the graph where it kind of falls off. But the key number to look for is price. Price for new construction last month up 6.7% from the same month last year. Median price right now $277,400, and so that's very good. We are seeing that kind of level off a little bit as well, and something we'll keep watching. Supply also increased, and so 3.7% increase in supply for new construction homes with 5.6 months of inventory. And so just to recap for anyone, the inventory thing in the months means if, let's say, there was another home listed, it would take that amount of time to sell all those out. And so right now it will take 5.6 months. And so we use that as a gauge. Obviously that wouldn't happen. There's continual more inventory coming, but it allows us to see what's happening from how many homes in the marketplace. Basically, it's the run rate, okay? Condos, sales down 5.9% last month, and so that's something a little bit alarming there. The great news, price is up 7.6% from the same month last year, and overall supply is up 13% at 5.2 months. And so that's something we'll continue watching. From my experience in doing this every single week, every single day, doing the radio show every single month, it is softening just a little bit. I was recently out in California, and a lot of people out there are very worried kind of what they were seeing in that marketplace. And so I think we're still very, very well insulated here. We're still getting so many people moved down here based on the affordability, based on property taxes, and they're still seeing it as a great value. We may see that be a challenge in the future if they're having trouble selling their house up there. And so even if you're watching this as a home buyer, wondering what's happening in the marketplace, make sure you're aware of the marketplace back home so that you're able to get your home sold and move down here in case anything happens. The great news, though, rates are still very, very low. Still very, very healthy marketplace here. I'm just really hyper aware of everything watching that. And we're more than happy to break down an accurate human valuation for you. If you want anything, instant online evaluation of your property, you can get a link right in the email. Also on the side of this page right here, you can get an online 24-hour-a-day valuation. But if you want a more accurate human valuation, just call us 843-808-SOLD. More than happy to get you the data you need, free, no hassle. We're here to serve you all for the long term. Anything you need, reach out, give us a call, 843-808-SOLD.